Hello, international investors who are interested in Vietnam stock market. And in this video, I will introduce new stocks that I think the market is the valuation is cheap. Okay, that is PVT. PVT is listed on Ho Chi Minh Stock Exchange, and this company is a Petro Vietnam Transportation, waiting for fleet expansion activity to resume in 2021. This research report, written by Ms. Trâm Ngo, yes, she is manager research of Vietnam Capital Securities. The overall investment thesis: one, the first is a crew transportation for Bình Sơn and FSO to bring stable profit over the long term, 50% of PVT net profit. Dominant crude oil transporter for Bình Sơn refinery, BSR, which is expected to contribute 30 to 40% to PVT's net profit, with a stable and high margin floating oil storage FSO business, 20 to 25% of a net profit. Here are the table PVT's tanker fleet 2019. The first crude oil vessel for domestic market share, 50% share of Bình Sơn and 25% share of Nghi Sơn refinery. Number of tanker is 4 and DWT 420,000 DWT. The second oil product tanker domestic market share is 30% and number of tank is 11 and DWT is 190,400. The third is a LPG tanker. Domestic market share is 100%. Number of tankers is 14 and DWT is 47,300. And the fourth coal tanker with number of tank is 2 and DWT is 83,100 DWT. A total number of tanks, PVT has 31 piece and the total DWT is 740,800. Okay, so in the finger PVT fleet data as of end 2019 and revenue and gross profit breakdown figure as of 2019. Revenue breakdown by segment: crude oil, oil product, coal, LPG, other 2%. Okay, and the gross profit breakdown by segment: transportation 71%, FSO, FPSO 27%, crude oil 37%, and coal 1%, LPG 22%. Okay, oil product is 9%. To the next about the future finger investment thesis. The two, capacity expansion in all transportation segments. Capacity is expanding. VCSE's forecast for PVT's fleet expansion for DWT in this year, in 2019, the forecast guideline like a P2. Okay, the 417,000 and 926 DWT will increase to 717,000 926 DWT. We see the expansion. The figure 2 is PVT's fleet expansion plan. Number of tanker. We can see into 2017, total tanker is 18 tanker, but in 2019 the total up to 31 tanker, and for the future VCSE's forecast, the tanker will raise to 36 at 9:45, 55, 58. 2033 is 58 tankers. We note that discrepancy between our forecast and PVT guidance is mainly due to the lack of details regarding new investments. We forecast PVT's capacity expansion from mid-2019 to 2023 forward as follows. Crude oil capacity is nearly double as PVT will acquire a VLCC to 300,000 DWT to transport crude oil for Nissan refinery NSR. Oil products will increase for 30% to meet rising transportation demand for oil products from NSR. LPG has expanded by 25% since the end of 2017 and is expected to grow an additional 10% in H2 2019. PVT's market share increased from 90% to 100% in 2018. Robust LPG demand growth of 4.2% PA spurs demand for LPG transportation, especially for LPG imports in 2019 to 2023 forward. Coal will increase 4.x due to the long-term potential of coal transportation for Petro Vietnam's Song Ho, Long Phu 1 and Thai Binh coal-fired power plants. Okay. The investment thesis 3, decent long-term growth, solid dividend and cheap valuation. Despite short-term weakness in 2020 forward, we expect 2020 to 2025 EPS CAGR of 12% to be driven by Nissan's full operation from 2020 along with new LPG coal transportation contracts. VCSC forecast for PVT EPS growth you can see on the table. Yes, 2021 3%, 2022 14%, and 2023 9.8%, and 2024 18%, and 2025 12%. Report EPS growth. Okay. VCS forecast profit contribution from transporting crude and oil products for Nissan, Vietnam Dong billion unless state. Okay. PVT consolidated revenue. PVT consolidated report and part me. PVT consolidated EPS Vien Dong per share. Okay, so we can see the 2020, 2021 with really high EPS. Okay. The fourth, stronger financial capacity with peer as PVT outperforms its peers significantly in terms of trailing return on equity is 12.1% and net gearing minus 10.5%. Chief valuation as peer. As PVT is trading at 2020 forward project EV per EBITDA of 4.1 and 55.9% lower than its peer TTM EV/EBITDA. We believe PVT can sustainably offer an attractive cash dividend of 700 Vietnam Dong to 1,000 Dong per share. Okay. And we can see a little bit about the report analysis. The market cap now is 178.2 million. PVT owns the largest liquid tanker fleet in Vietnam and holds a dominant market share for crude oil transportation and Bình Sơn refinery, BSR, 30% for oil products and 90% for liquefied petroleum gas, and 10% for coal transportation, and 10% for floating oil storage. Okay, we can see the update in Q3 in 2020. We see the different the transportation gross profit breakdown. With oil product, we see the raise from 78 to 141 billion dong. Called the same LPG, a little bit minus. crude oil is minus. Okay, this is maybe the effect of COVID-19 to make it down from the crude oil. Yeah, we can see the revenue. Lower revenue from the trading segment due to COVID-19. We note that PVT lowered freight rates for BSR by 10% from Q2 2020. We also forecast a 10% rate cut in oil product segment in 2020, and BRR continue to face difficulties. In addition, PVT cut FSO Đại Hưng day rate by 20% beginning in Q2 2020. We maintain our forecast that crude oil and oil product tanker will drop 10% year-over-year. Oh, okay. You can see more detail on the report. I will reach it up to another to compare to the reason company the same. Long-term outlook, we continue to expect PVT's tanker rate to decline 10% in year 2020, stay flat for 2021, and recover by 5% from 2022. Okay. Long-term outlook, crude oil transport for Nghi Sơn refinery. Nghi Sơn total capacity 10 million tons of crude for VLCC needed. PVT expects to get a transport contract for 2.5 million tons of crude. Forecast, we maintain our forecast of a late 2021 investment in a large crude carrier VLCC to transport crude oil for Nghi Sơn. Thus, the VLCC could generate profit from 2022, and transportation for NSR could bring an average net profit of 123 billion Vietnam dong in 2022 to 2025 USD 4.1 million US dollar. 18% of PVT and part me and PATMR. Okay, we can see the profit contribute of NSR crude oil. The forecast. Okay, the next. The long-term outlook crude oil transportation segment is promising. The Dung Quất refinery expansion and Long Sơn refinery are the other upside catalysts for PVT long-term outlook. Having said that, we have not yet incorporated these into our valuation. Refinery pipeline. We can see 2018 Nghi Sơn for 10 million tons per year, and 2023 we have a Long Sơn 2.7 million tons per year, and 2025 Dung Quất expansion from 6 to 8.5 million tons per year. So all of from 2023 and 2025 with Long Sơn and Dung Quất expansion, we have not yet to push it to PVT's valuation this time. So maybe it is a potential for for upturn in the future, maybe 1 or 2 years later. And so that's why in this time, PVT is a potential to invest. For long-term outlook, many LPG and coal transportation contracts are in the pipeline. Monopoly player in transporting LPG, PVT's market share increased from 90% to 100% in 2018. Robust LPG demand rose up 4.2%. PA spurs demand for transporting LPG, especially for LPG imports in 2019 to 2023. New power plant increasing demand for coal transportation. Example, the first is 2020 is Songho 1 power plant, 3 million tons of coal per year, and 2020 Longfu 1 power plant, 3 million tons coal per year, and 2023 Taiping 2, 3 million tons of coal per year, and 2024 Quảng 1 power plant, 3 million tons of coal per year. We can see the how VCSC research valuation. DCF, yes, PE multiple and EBITDA. Yeah. So we can see the fair value with DCF is 17,400 and PE is 11.2, and for EBITDA is 26.8. Oh, really hot. 26,892, 94%. 94 Vietnam đồng. Oh. So interested. We have a 3 valuation methods for valuation, and as you can see on the table, we have some companies, recent peers, company and in country, and this is the PE of the company from Indonesia and Malaysia, who we have a nearly the same situation with Vietnam, and maybe Vietnam have a lot of advantage for keeping and maintain the tanker. Yeah. And this is Vietnam. Vietnam have the market cap is really high, just below the KSS line, South Korea. Oh, PE of South Korea is 9.3. Okay, really hot. And I think in the future, Vietnam's economy will grow up very fast, and then the demand for the liquid tanker will increase in the future with the speed high. Speed really high. And this is VCSC forecast. And now we again the company overview. Yes, market cap is 178.2 million US dollar. Crude oil products, gas and bulk shipping, oil, gas, maritime service as floating or storage of floating service. Key cost drivers: fixed cost depreciation and variable costs through labor, repair, and maintenance. In concern, key risk factor is charter rate and oil price volatility. Foreign room is 47.9 million US dollar and ADTV 30D. State ownership is 51%. Outstanding shares 281.4 million. Okay, and the next slides we knew the overview of the operation. So we can see PV Chan is the center of crude oil, exporting and production E&P, and coal for coal electric power plant, and crude oil for refinery, product oil, gas, other products, distribution reverse, and petrochemical plant, other product end user, and crude oil for import and export, upstream, midstream, downstream. Okay. And this is a corporate structure. PV Trans have a crude oil transport, PV Chan PAC for 64.92%. Product oil transport for PV Chan SPT, PV Chan Head End, PV Chan Vũng Tàu, PV Chan Oil. Oh no. And LPG shipping, gas shipping, and Vietnam Trans. This is the percents that PV Chan have the share ratio. Logistics and trading, PV Chan Qui and Petrol Chans, FSO, FPSO, PV Chan Pax. Okay, PV Chan's PPS. Corporate structure. Ownership structure. We have a PVN in state government. PVN for 51%. Foreign institution is keep 30%, and local institution 10%, and individual have 9%. We just have 9% to invest in PV Chans. But it is big value. Don't worry, we have enough the share to buy. As we can see in the above, total number of tanker is 31, and total DWT is 740,008 DWT. Floating storage type FSO domestic market share 10%. Number of SFSO FPSO is 1. Storage capacity barrels of oil is 700,000 barrels. Okay. The next business model, transportation signature of revenue. 71% of gross profit, crude oil, refined oil, LPG and chemicals, dry bulks, coal, etc. Road transportation of oil product and coal. FSO, FPSO services, 14% of revenue. 27% of gross profit. Logistics and trading, 22% of revenue, and 3% for gross profit. Okay. And this is PVT net profit after tax, billion from 2011 to 2019. We see the net profit after tax growth really stable. It grow really fast from 200 to 600. Really good. The growth. Recurring net profit after tax equal operating profit at interest income minus interest expense, and as income from JVs and net other income from asset disposal. Okay, so that is all about the PVT. If you want to see more detail and see more the update of PVT, please contact to my email hong.nguyen acon vcsc.com.vn. Okay, thank you. This is Erica from Viet Capital Security. I'm a broker who will support the foreign investment, foreign investor and for foreign institution. Okay, thank you.